I am Devlin Steele, Senior Economic Analyst, and this is an Augusta Precious Metals Update. As always, remember to like this video and subscribe for future updates. A presidential debate. Trump testing positive. Trump hospitalized. Trump back in the White House. Markets going up and down and up and down. Gold and silver going up and down right alongside. By the time you watch this, a vice presidential debate will have already happened. Things are certainly moving very fast. The news of the president's diagnosis had an immediate impact as traditional assets fell soon after we heard he tested positive for the virus. We are enthused to see the president back in the White House, and markets went up soon after. How might this be playing out as we look at the dollar and gold and silver? I speak to people all over the country every day, all day long, and the general consensus, the debate was a mess. What do you think that does to the confidence in the dollar? You might wonder, how could the federal election affect retirement savers? I'll tell you how I see it. As we noted in our last video, the strength of the dollar often has an inverse relationship with the price of gold and silver. So as the dollar goes down, gold and silver prices often go up. The dollar is a store of value for the rest of the world. Other countries store their value there because of the stability in the United States. That stability is not just in our economy, but also in our political environment. So how did the world see our presidential debate? As the Times in the UK wrote, the clearest loser from the first presidential debate between Donald Trump and Joe Biden was America. When much of the world sees our political system in a negative light, it's not hard to believe that they would lose confidence in the dollar. So what did we see the day after the presidential debate? We started to see the dollar index pull back. And what do you think happened to gold and silver? They started to rise again, as I predicted. Right now, there are other factors at play that could be affecting the value of the dollar. And I'd like to remind everyone that although the stimulus is delayed, I believe eventually it will come. And as the Fed prints all those dollars to pay everyone, it may affect the value of the dollar. So what does Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell have to say about the state of our economic future? Powell says U.S. faces tragic risks from doing too little to support the economy. This means the Federal Reserve will likely continue their policy of money printing, low interest rates, and not worrying about inflation. After we get through the presidential election and get past the political logjam, the Democrats are asking for another $2.2 trillion, and the White House is backing a $1.5 trillion package. Either way, what I believe, in the short term, we will be adding trillions to the economy. In the long term, the Fed is going to continue to add more money. It certainly will be interesting to watch what happens next with our politics, with Federal Reserve policies, with the US dollar, our national debt, our economy. As I've stated before, often when the dollar goes down in value, gold and silver rise in price. That is why I project gold going through 2,000 by the end of this year or Q1 of 2021, and silver passing through 28, hitting possibly 30 by the end of this year or Q1 of 2021, and my long-term projections of gold at 5,000 and silver at 125 are holding strong. Remember, gold and silver are designed to be purchased and held for the long term. The goal is to balance your portfolio so that you're not all in traditional assets. Learn how you can move a portion of your portfolio into gold and silver. Request your guide from Augusta Precious Metals, or better yet, sign up for our exclusive one-on-one web conference where we make economics simple. This is Devlin Steele, Augusta Precious Metals, signing out. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe to our channel and check back often for more updates.